Candle on the mantle burned all night, the one you gave me on our anniversary. I watched it flicker in the fading light, wondering if it hurt you leaving me. I kept the ticket stubs inside a tin, from every movie, every show we saw, a little archive of the life we've been, before love showed me what it breaks you for. I don't know what to do with all this tenderness, nowhere left to put the love I feel. You took the target when you took yourself, and left me aiming at what isn't real. The candle's out and the house is dark, and you've been gone so long inside my heart, but still I move around you like you're here. Still lower my voice like you're asleep, my dear. Still leave the hall light on beside the stairs. Still talk to you like you could hear my prayer. Living in the space you left behind, you live so loud inside my quiet mind. I memorized the photographs so well, I see them when I close my eyes at night. Your face in every frame, a kind of spell, a beautiful and devastating light. The letter smell of something faintly sweet, a perfume or a soap or something lost. I press them to my face in the midnight heat, and love you without counting up the cost. I thought by now the ache would start to dull, I thought the rooms would start to feel like mine, but grief moves in and makes itself so full, and love refuses the straight, gentle line. The candle's out and the house is dark, and you've been gone so long inside my heart, but still I move around you like you're here. Still lower my voice like you're asleep, my dear. Still leave the hall light on beside the stairs. Still talk to you like you could hear my prayer. Living in the space you left behind, you live so loud inside my quiet mind. What do you do with the love that has no home, that wanders every hallway calling out? What do you do when the person that you've known has left you holding nothing but the doubt? I think of you in seasons as they change, in autumn light and in the winter cold. In spring I think of how we'd rearrange, in summer how you'd reach and how I'd hold. The candle's out but the love still burns, somewhere past the point where reason turns, and I blow out the lights and climb to bed and love you in the dark inside my head. Living in the space, dying in the space, the beautiful wrecking of your face. Living in the space you left behind, loving you for all of time. I still light a candle on Sundays like we used to, just so the house remembers warmth. I smile when people ask me if I'm doing okay. I say I'm getting better now, like it doesn't feel the same. And I learned how to say it casually, like it's all in the past, like I didn't lose everything, like it didn't hit that fast. They don't hear the silence after I get home. They don't see the way I break when I'm alone. I'm fine until I'm alone, then it all comes back again. Every word, every moment, every what could have been. And I hold it all together till there's no one left to see. The part of me still hurting from what you did to me. I laugh at things that used to matter, like I've moved on somehow. But there's a version of me frozen in the way you left me now. And I hate how I can fake it, like I'm stronger than I feel, when the truth is every night I'm still learning how to deal. I don't want their sympathy, I don't want to explain, so I hide it in the quiet and carry all the pain. I'm fine until I'm alone, then I fall apart inside. All the tears I never show have nowhere left to hide. And I wish I could be honest, say I'm not okay, but it's easier to lie than we live it every day. If they saw me in the moments when I can't even stand, would they still believe me when I say I understand? I'm fine until I'm alone, but that's most of who I am. Just a person trying to heal without letting anyone in. And maybe one day I'll mean it when I say I'm okay, but right now it's just something I've learned how to say. I'm fine until I'm alone. I dreamed of you again last Tuesday night. You were standing in the kitchen making tea. Everything was golden, everything was right. And you looked up and smiled straight at me. I reached for you, but dreams don't let you hold the people that you're missing in the dark. I woke up to a room December cold and pressed my hand against my hollow heart. The cruelest thing is waking up alone after dreaming you were still right here. It takes a moment, then the knowing comes, and all that warmth just disappears. I'm chasing you through every sleeping hour, through every dream you visit and retreat. You're most alive inside, that's inside my sleeping mind. The photographs don't do what dreaming does. They're still and cold and silent on the wall. But in my dreams, the world is as it was, before the distance and before the fall. You laughed the way you laughed that Sunday morning. You hold my hand the way you used to hold. You have no shadow, carry no forewarning of the story I already know is told. I go to sleep a little grateful now that somewhere in the night you come to me, and for a few soft hours somehow we are everything we used to be. I'm chasing you through every sleeping hour, through every dream you visit and retreat. You're most alive inside that twilight power, right before the waking and the grief. I reach for you in every dreaming room, in every golden kitchen, every June, living in the space you left behind. You're most alive inside my sleeping mind. So I have learned to love the falling asleep, to welcome the darkness as it comes, because somewhere past the waking and the weep, you're waiting in the dreams where love still runs. But morning always comes too harsh and true, and the dream releases what it held, and I'm left here in the space of you. A love that only flourishes when felt. I'll keep on chasing you in sleeping hours, keep reaching through the dreams that set you free. Keep loving you in nighttime's gentle powers, keep waking to the grief of what can't be. I'll dream you in the kitchen, in the gold. I'll dream us young, I'll dream us growing old, living in the space you left behind. But alive, so alive, inside my sleeping mind. Good night. Maybe tonight you'll come back. Maybe tonight I'll hold on longer. Maybe tonight. You're the one I used to call when everything went wrong, the only place I felt okay when I couldn't stay strong. And now I sit here with the silence, holding everything inside, 'cause the one I'd run to fix this is the reason that I cry. I don't know where to put this pain now that you're not here, 'cause every road that used to heal me started with you near. You were my safe place, now there's nowhere to go. Now every part of me is brave. facing it alone. And I wish I could forget you just to make this easier. But the place I felt the safest is what disappeared. I still reach for comfort in the ways you used to give, but everything feels empty now, like I don't know how to live without the way you held me, without the way you knew exactly how to calm me down. Now I'm lost without you. I never thought the same hands that used to pull me close would be the reason I feel this completely alone. You were my safe place. Now there's nowhere to run, no one who understands me the way you were the one. And I hate that I still need you in ways I can't undo, when the only thing that hurts me now is losing you. If I fall apart tonight, there's no one left to see the version of me that only you ever really knew was me. You were my safe place. Now I'm learning how to stand in a world that feels unfamiliar without your hand. And maybe I'll get stronger, maybe I'll get through, but I'll never forget the place I found in you. You were where I went to heal. Now I heal from you. I try to think of who I was before I knew your name, but every memory feels distant, like it's been rearranged. Like you rewrote the way I see every part of me, and now I don't know what was mine or what you made me be. I search for something solid, something I can hold, but everything I thought was me feels borrowed or controlled. I can't find where I begin or where you left your mark. It's like you're written in the outline of every piece of my heart, and I don't know how to separate what's yours and what is me, when loving you became the shape of my identity. I look into the mirror now, and something feels unclear, like I'm staring at a version that only made sense with you here. And I don't know know how to strip it back or who I'd be without. 'Cause everything I thought I was is something I now doubt. I thought losing you would hurt me in ways I could define, but I didn't know I'd lose the line between your life and mine. I can't find where I begin. It's all blurred into you. Every feeling, every memory feels altered and untrue. And I'm trying to rebuild myself, but I don't know how to start. When you didn't just leave my life, you rewrote who I was. You rewrote who I was. If I peel away the pieces that I shaped around your name, will there be anything left, or just an empty frame? I can't find where I begin, but I know I have to try to become someone who exists without needing a why. And maybe I'll feel real again, or maybe I won't be. But right now I'm just searching for the start of me. Was I ever whole before you made me incomplete? Folded all your t-shirts in the dark, like you might come and ask me where they are. I still leave space for you inside my heart, even though you're already too far. The window's open but the air won't move, like time is scared to pass me by. Every second feels like losing you all over again tonight. You slipped away so quietly, I didn't even hear goodbye. And I was still yours when you stopped being mine, still tracing your name through the cracks in my mind. I'm stuck in the moment you walked out the door. You already healed, but I was still yours. Your laugh still lingers in these empty rooms, like ghosts that never learned to leave. I try to tell myself the truth, but my heart won't let me believe. I wear the necklace that you gave to me, like it could bring you back somehow. But love shouldn't feel like memory, and yet that's all it is now. You let me go so easily, while I'm still learning how. And I was still yours when you stopped being mine, still holding your shadow like it's keeping me alive. I'm lost in the pieces you don't need anymore. You already healed, but I was still yours. Tell me how you sleep at night, knowing I'm still breaking. Did you ever really love me, or was my heart just yours for taking? I replay behind. I'm still here. Where did you go? And I was still yours, even after the end. Still reaching for hands that won't hold me again. Now I'm left with the silence. You left at my door. You already healed, but I was still yours. After you, just silence and me, still yours. There's a hollow in the bedroom where your heartbeat used to be. Now the silence wraps around me like it's swallowing me whole slowly. I still hear the way you whispered when you held me close at night. Now your name feels like a knife wound I relive in every light. I told myself I'd stop missing you, but grief still wears your face. I still cry where you left me, in the ruins of our love, holding all the broken pieces you no longer wanted us of. And every tear falls like thunder on the memories we made. You moved on into the sunlight while I faded into rain. Oh, how can I keep breathing when my heart stayed with you? The TV flickers in the darkness, but I don't hear a sound. I'm too busy talking to your ghost that still follows me around. Your hoodie smells like yesterday, like the night before you ran. And I'd give anything to hear you say you still need me again. Everybody says let go, but love doesn't leave that slow. I still cry where you left me, at the edge of losing hope, trying to stitch our ending with hands that cannot cope. And every lonely morning feels heavier than before, because waking up without you feels like dying more and more. Did you know I would collapse the moment you let go? Did you know your goodbye would turn my heart to stone? I would have stayed through every nightmare, every scar and every storm, but you chose a life without me, and I'm still mourning what was ours. I still cry where you left me, underneath the shattered light, still reaching through the emptiness every single night. And if love is really endless, why did ours have to die? Now I kiss the memory of you and fall apart inside. I still wait for you. You held me like a moment that was never meant to stay, like I was just a passing thought you couldn't throw away. I still see it in your eyes, the distance you could never hide, like you were already leaving me while I was still inside your life. I should've known from the beginning you were loving me on borrowed time. You loved me like a goodbye, softly, slowly slipping out of sight. Every kiss already fading, even when you said goodnight. And I was falling deeper while you were letting go. Now I'm stuck inside the ending of a story I didn't know. Oh, you loved me like a goodbye, and I still can't let you go. I talk to your memory at midnight, like it might answer back. The silence is the only language that knows how to react. Your name still lives inside my chest, like a bruise that never heals. And I forget where I end and where your absence feels. People say it wasn't real love, but it felt too real to lose. You loved me like a goodbye, like you knew it wouldn't last. I was building forever while you were already the past. And I still wait for something that will never come back home. Now I'm learning how to breathe in a world I face alone. Did you ever plan to stay, or was I just a phase? Because I gave you every piece of me, and you gave me empty days. Now I'm holding all the silence where your heartbeat used to be, and it hurts to know you love me without ever choosing me. You love me like a goodbye, and I mistook it for forever. Now I'm learning broken hearts don't unlove you ever. And if I ever see you again, I'll smile like I'm okay, but inside I'll still be dying from the love you gave away. You love me like a goodbye, and I stayed anyway. The apartment's dark except the TV glow, static dancing on the walls. I still keep your number undeleted, like somehow you might call. There's a crack inside the mirror where you slammed the door that night. Now every time I look at myself, I see goodbye in my eyes. I try to wash your memory away, but your name lives in everything. You were the last voice I loved, now silence sings to me instead. Every word night you're gone, trying to hold a fading fire. After all the light moved on, oh, how do I keep breathing when loving you is killing me? There's a lonely street beneath my window where we used to run in rain. Now strangers pass like blurry ghosts, while I memorize the pain. I still wear the chain you gave me, even though it cuts my skin. Maybe heartbreak is just loving someone who won't love again. Everybody says forget them, like forgetting isn't war. You were the last voice I loved, now silence sings to me instead. Every word you ever whispered still circles in my head, and I break a little slower every night you're gone, trying to hold a fading fire. After all the light moved on, if I could pull you from my bloodstream, maybe I could finally sleep. But your shadow lives inside me, far too buried, far too deep. So I stay awake till morning with tears I cannot hide, listening to old voicemails just to hear you say goodbye. You were the last voice I loved, and losing you ruined the dark. Now every star above this city feels like a broken spark, and I know you'll never come back, but my heart still leaves the door unlocked. 'Cause part of me is frozen in the moment that you stopped. You said forever softly and vanished like smoke, and I'm still here, loving your ghost. I remember all the moments when everything felt wrong, when we were barely holding on, but I still held on. Even when it hurt to breathe, even when it wasn't right, I was still choosing you through every single fight. I never reached the point where I stopped wanting you. Even at my lowest, I was still choosing you. I would've stayed, even through the pain, even when it broke me. I would've stayed, and I don't know what that says about me, or what it says about you, that I was still choosing us when you stopped choosing me too. I kept believing we could fix it if I just loved you more, like love was something I could hold together if I tried hard enough for both. And I know that wasn't healthy, I know it wasn't right, but I would've kept on fighting if you just stayed and tried. I didn't know how to leave you, I didn't know broken promise I would have stayed. And it breaks me knowing now that it was only me, still holding on to something. You were ready to leave. If you had asked me back then, do you still want this? I wouldn't have hesitated, not even for a second. I would have stayed, but maybe that's the truth, that I was loving you in ways you couldn't love me too. And maybe one day I'll learn to walk away instead. But back then I was someone who would have stayed. I would have stayed. You didn't. I remember all the moments I should have walked away, but I kept choosing you instead, and begged my heart to stay. You were never really certain, never all the way in, but I kept calling it forever, even when it felt thin. I ignored every warning, every quiet sign, 'cause loving you felt easier than leaving you behind. I stayed too long, I gave you all of me first, every piece, every part, even when it hurt. And now I'm left with nothing but the space you made, where I lost myself completely, trying to make you stay. I lowered all my standards just to keep you near, turned silence into comfort, turned distance into fear. And I kept rewriting endings that you never meant to change, like I could turn your half-love into something that would stay. I don't blame you for leaving, you were honest in your way. I just wish I listened to what you didn't say. I stayed too long, even when I knew that I was giving everything to someone passing through. And now I'm picking up the pieces of who I used to be, trying to find the person you took away from me. If I could go back, I'd choose myself instead. Before I gave you all my love and lost it in the end. I stayed too long, but I'm learning now that loving someone else shouldn't mean breaking myself down. And maybe one day I'll forgive me for what I couldn't see, that I deserve the kind of love I kept begging you to be. I stayed too long, but I'm leaving now. just hums your name. Midnight spills like quiet rain. Your shadow still inside these walls, like you never left at all. Your jacket hangs behind the door. I don't touch it anymore, but sometimes I swear it breathes like you're hiding in between. I try to wash you off my skin, but memories don't fade, they sink in. I'm dancing with your ghost in the dark, tracing every scar you left on my heart. You said forever like it meant something real. Now forever's just a wound I can't heal. I whisper words you'll never hear, to a silence that still feels like you're near. And every night I fall apart, dancing with your ghost in the dark. Your voice still lingers in my phone. I play it when I'm too alone. You said I love you soft and slow, like something I was meant to know. But love don't leave without a trace. It rearranges time and space. Now every corner of my mind is somewhere you got left behind. I close my eyes to let you go, but you're the only home I know. I keep your voice inside my head. It tells me I'm the one to blame. I wear your words around my throat, like a necklace made of shame. I try to leave 100 times, but something drags me back to you. Maybe pain just feels like home when it's all you ever knew. You never had to raise your hands, you knew exactly where to cut. With every word you left me open, and I still called it love. I learned how to bleed quietly, so you wouldn't hear me scream. Turn my tears into silence, drowned inside your dreams. You loved me better when I broke, when I begged you not to go. Now I'm stitched together wrong, but I still won't let you know. I see myself in shattered glass, but I don't recognize her face. She looks like someone you could love if she just stayed in place. I memorized your every storm, the way you twist, the way you tear. I made excuses for the damage, like it meant that you still cared. I let you rewrite who I was until there's nothing left of me, just a body full of echoes and a love that couldn't leave. I learned how to bleed quietly, so you wouldn't hear me scream. Turn my tears into silence, drowned inside your dreams. You loved me better when I broke, hours or just sleep a little deeper at night. If I stop breathing in your shadow, would I finally feel alive? I carved your name into my heartbeat, so it hurts with every breath. And if this is what love's supposed to be, why does it feel like death? I learned how to bleed quietly. Now it's all I know to be. Every piece you ever shattered still belongs to you, not me. You loved me better when I broke. Now I don't know how to heal. I'm a ghost inside my own skin, trying not to feel. Don't save me, you'll just break me softer. I'm still yours, even after. Even after. It's quiet now, too quiet now. There's a cup beside the window, cold from yesterday's rain. Your fingerprints still on it, like you never went away. I keep the curtains half closed, so the moon can watch me cry. And every shadow in this room still looks like your outline. I swore I moved your sweater from the chair beside the bed, but somehow every lonely night you put it back again. I speak into the silence, like maybe you can hear, but all that answers me is this empty atmosphere. And I know I should be stronger than this now. It's been so long, but healing never showed me how. There's a space you left behind, no one knows how to fill, like a wound that closed outside, but underneath is bleeding still. I smile when people ask me if I'm finally doing fine, but every night I lose myself inside the space you left behind. Inside the space you left behind. I still hear you in the hallway, and the floorboards when they creak, in the song the radio played when you held me while I sleep. I tried dating other strangers, tried pretending I was new, but every hand I ever touched was only searching you. There's a photograph in my drawer I can't look at, can't throw out. Your eyes still hold me hostage in a life I live without. Sometimes I dial your number just to hear it never ring, like pain is all I have left that still belongs to me. I tried to keep it quiet, keep it buried underneath, but it's rising through my chest now, in ways I can't defeat. Like every nerve is shaken, every thought is torn in two, and there's nothing I can do to stop what losing you is doing. It's not a single feeling, it's everything at once, and I can feel it breaking every place I'm holding on. I can't contain this, it's breaking through my skin. Every part of losing you is tearing me from within, and I'm collapsing under everything you were. This isn't just a heartbreak, it's worse. I hear my voice but it's distant, like it doesn't belong to me. Like I'm watching from the outside everything I can't be, and I don't know how to stop it, where it's coming from. Just waves that keep on crashing long after you're gone. I thought I could survive this, I thought I'd find a way, but something in me shattered when you walked away. I can't contain this, it's taking over me. Every piece of who I was, it's something I can't keep, and I'm screaming through the pressure, but I can't get out alive. This isn't just a heartbreak, it's too much to survive. Everything you meant, I can't contain this, it's everywhere I am. Every breath is filled with you, I can't hold it in my hands, and I'm falling through the feeling like there's nothing left to hold. This isn't just a heartbreak, it's losing all control. It's breaking through, I can't stop it. I tried to be okay today, I really did, I swear. But everything just keeps reminding me that you're not there, and I don't know how to stop it, I don't know what to do. Every little thing just turns into something about you. I told myself I wouldn't call, I told myself I'd be strong, but I don't think I can do this, I don't think I can move on. I can't do this without you, I'm falling all apart. I can't breathe, I can't think, I can't hold my heart. And I know you said it's over, I know you walked away, but I don't know how to live like this, I don't know how to stay. I keep hearing your voice in my head, like you're still here somehow, and I turn around expecting you, but you're not here now. hurts in ways I can't explain, like something's tearing through. I don't think I was made for this. I was made for you. Please just tell me this is a mistake. Tell me you'll come back. I'll take anything, I swear I will. Just don't leave me like that. I can't do this without you. I'm losing who I am. Everything is slipping through me. I don't understand, and I know I sound pathetic. I know this isn't right, but I would do anything for you to hold me tonight. Why didn't you fight for me? Why wasn't I enough? I gave you everything I had. Was that still not enough? Please, just talk to me. Please don't shut me out. I don't care if it hurts me. I just can't live without. I can't do this without you. I'm breaking every day. I'm calling, I'm begging, but you just walk away. And I don't know how to stop this. I don't know how to heal, 'cause losing you didn't just hurt me. It made everything feel unreal. Please come back. I can't do this. I moved through days like usual. Nothing felt out of place. No sudden wave of missing you. No emptiness to face. And I didn't think about it. Didn't question what was new. Just lived inside the moment without returning to you. It wasn't something I decided. It just happened. I didn't notice you were gone. Not the way I thought I would. No silence screaming your name. No ache beneath the good. And it wasn't until later, when I stopped and thought it through, that I realized there were moments that didn't belong to you. There was no shift I could point to. No line between the change. Just a life that kept on moving and slowly rearranged. And somewhere in that movement, without me trying to, the parts that used to hold you started letting you go too. Not all at once, just enough. I didn't notice you were gone until you already were. Not erased, not forgotten, just no longer trace it back, I can't find the moment that you left. Just a quiet kind of distance where you used to rest. I didn't notice you were gone, but I feel it now somehow. Not as something breaking me, just something that's not here now. And maybe that's the ending. I never got to choose not losing you all at once, just slowly not having you. You faded, and I didn't follow. I try to walk through everything like it didn't change my bones, like I could stand inside the silence and not feel alone. But every step feels heavier, every breath reminds of something I can't go back to, something I left behind. I held it in, I held it down, pretended I was fine. But there's a breaking underneath I couldn't hide, and it all comes crashing down. Every piece of you and me, every word we ever said, every we were meant to be. And I can't hold it back now, I can't pretend it's through, when everything I am tonight is still in love with you. I see your shadow in the dark, even when I close my eyes, like you're written in the spaces that I can't rewrite. And I try to numb the feeling, try to let it fade, but losing you didn't erase it, it just made it stay. I thought that time would quiet this, that I'd learn how to breathe, but every second without you still pulls me underneath. And it all comes crashing down like a wave I can't outrun. Every memory hits at once, every moment comes undone, and I'm screaming in the silence, but it never reaches you, 'cause everything I am tonight is still in love with you. If I let myself feel it all, I don't know if I'll survive, but I already lost you, so what's left to lose tonight? Now it all comes crashing down, no escape, no way to hide. Every part of who I was falling with you tonight. And I give up every breath I have just to feel you one more time, 'cause everything I am without you doesn't feel like mine. And the silence comes back in like it always does, but louder than before is everything we were. changed myself in little pieces just to fit inside your world. I softened every edge I had to be your kind of girl. I learned your moods like weather, I learned your silence too. And somehow I became someone who only lived for you. But I don't know where I ended and where you began to leave. I loved you in every version of me that hurt, every broken part I tried to make work, every time I stayed when I should have gone, every time I said I'm fine when I was wrong. And I still carry all those pieces like they're all I've ever been, because I loved you in every version of me that never learned to win. You never asked me to change, but I changed anyway, just to keep you looking at me, just to make you stay. Now I don't even recognize the girl I used to know. She gave you everything she had and got nowhere to go. Was it love or just survival? In a heart that couldn't breathe, I loved you in every version of me that hurt, every quiet way I learned to desert my own voice just to hear you speak, my own soul just to not feel weak. And I still wonder if you noticed how much I disappeared, because I loved you in every version of me. A slowly broken fear. If I could go back to the beginning, I wouldn't lose myself for you. I'd stay the girl I was before I turned into someone new. But I don't get that ending, only echoes I can't rewrite of a love I kept on bleeding just to keep you in my life. I loved you in every version of me that hurt, even when it tore my world apart. And maybe that's the truth I'm learning. Broken love leaves deeper scars. Now I'm trying to find the person I was before we met, but she's buried in the pieces of a love I won't forget. I loved you in every version of me that hurt. I used to love without thinking, without fear of what it cost. I gave my heart so freely, never counting what I lost. I believed in something endless, something steady, something true, like love was always meant to stay the way I felt with you. But something changed inside me the day you let me go, like the part of me that loved like that doesn't exist anymore. I don't have that kind of love anymore, the kind that gave you everything, the kind that never held back or questioned anything. And it scares me that it's gone now, that I don't feel the same, like I gave you my purest version, and nothing like that remains. things, but it's quieter somehow. Like I've learned to keep a distance from the way I used to love. And I hate that I've become this someone careful, someone closed, when I used to be the kind of person who loved you the most. I didn't mean to lose that part, I didn't see it fade, but loving you took everything I didn't know I gave. I don't have that kind of love anymore, not the way it used to be, not the fearless, open-hearted version of me. And I know someday I'll love again, but it won't feel the same, 'cause I gave you something once I can't recreate. If I meet someone new one day, will they notice what is gone? Will they feel the difference between who I was and who I've become? I don't have that kind of love anymore, but I remember how it felt to give someone your whole heart and forget about yourself. And maybe that's the lesson hidden in the pain, that love like that was beautiful, but I won't lose myself that way again. You didn't just break my heart, you took the way I used to love.